Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. Yamal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Diop. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. And Messi! And it's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
10, Lionel Messi.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cristiano Ronaldo really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Fermin. Ploughing through the middle. And this is Messi. And the shot! And a neat finish. And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Caicedo. Victoria have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. Now it's Wirtz. And it's Lopez. Caicedo to Messi. Now it's Lopez. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Not the most accurate pass. Wood. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. That's destined for the flank. Van Dijk. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's burst through. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. And Messi! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
3 minutes at a time.
Tries to pass it through. Shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
The goal scorer.
How many? Just how many?
Messi.
Victoria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
To the field.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Victoria are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And this is Messi. Quality ball. Now it's Wood. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Caicedo proves just a little bit too strong. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a quick ball upfield. De Roon. Cucurella gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Wood.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Roon powering forward here. Now can he find a finish? Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Yamal for Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second. Can he finish? Oh, impressive strike.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Valverde. That'll be a throw. Simeone. And it's Lopez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Valverde. Messi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Lopez. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Simeone. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. To Wood. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fermin. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Van Dijk. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wood. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde getting this one clear. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 19.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until
is
now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! And that has flown over.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's gone for a throw-in. Fermin, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Van Dijk. And Caicedo. Wood. And here's Musiala. No way he was going to let him past. And the counter is on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left
There will be
behind
1 minute
is filled.
added time.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! And that will be the final act. Victoria, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really... It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Victoria must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Messi, he's got away. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is deftly away. And that has put a halt to things. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Delivers the ball. Caicedo with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, this is a... And Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Duron gathers from the goal kick. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Wirtz with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Probing pass, and it's Lopez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he shoots! Goal! Flamengo! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Convertido en el minuto 17. Número
8. Flamengo have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to have...
Memphis Depay! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Simeone with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that is out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Lopez. He has found a way through. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! Simeone Simeone making good progress on the right-hand side. And he has shown him a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
He's found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's shifting through the gears here. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. This is promising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Simeone. It's a good run down the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Gabriel. Valverde. That's a throw. Messi. Nicely spread. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Hazard. Memphis Depay looking to add to his goal. Good play on the left-hand side here. Vardiol. Nicked it back promptly. Decent chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Victoria must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop near the... Big chance! And he scores! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Messi.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He might be in here! Oh, that's neat. Cucurella, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Pedri. Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. Laporte. Always goal side. Messi! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Victoria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Valverde. Yamal. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And it's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's straight offside. Victoria have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Simeone. Tries to play it through. That's the keeper's ball. That has been slung wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Fermin. Laporte promptly onto that, and that is that.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Laporte. And Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Guardiola cuts out the pass. And this is Messi. And Messi! Just too high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal. Victoria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Valverde. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Akanji. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. Vardiol. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Gabriel does well to get it back. Diop. Messi! Off the bar! And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pedri. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Victoria looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Victoria are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Messi. Messi! Laporte clears it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pedri just eases him off the ball. And it's slung out wide. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Diop. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Into the channel. Can he finish? He's put it wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Caicedo making good progress. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Yamal.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Victoria are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Pedri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Yamal. And it's Caicedo. That's been cut out, well played. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And that's gone loose. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And the counter is on. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Valverde
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Messi. And Messi! And that's past the post.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Caicedo going forward. Good take, and it tries a shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many?
Messi!
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. So that's it. It is all over. Victoria are going up, and now they can... Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, can he get onto this? It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Looks to the other side. Now it's Kane. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kane, and he is deftly away. What a save by David Raya! And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Shot could be on. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Victoria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
El anotador, convertido en el minuto 17, número 11.
Reims are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
De Roon. Yamal just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caicedo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fernandez. Gets a good foot in there. And he's gone searching crossfield. Not the most accurate pass. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Roon. And it's Lopez. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. Diop makes the interception. Caicedo. And here's Kane. Simeone. It's gone for a throw-in. Fermin, steaming forward at pace. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. The pass has gone astray. Valverde. Valverde carries the ball down the right. That's Valverde. Fermin. Now it's Kane. And he's running through. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Messi. And decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rolls with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, just not quite.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Valverde. Simeone. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Vardiol scooting forward. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Lopez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's lost his man here. De Roon. And it's Lopez. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Señoras y señores, por favor eviten estacionar alrededor del estadio. Gracias por su cooperación.
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good alertness. And it's Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. Fernandez. Oh, he's bustling through here. Victoria do have a chance to counter here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good progress on the left. He's picked his way through. Victoria still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And it's Cucurella. And now they can spring out of defence. No outsmarting him this time. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Caicedo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Fermin. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yamal. Good, strong midfield running here. He is through here. Driving. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That's great running from him. Determined, committed, and getting on the front foot.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's got away. He's and Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vitz. No way he was going to let him past. He has found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. That's good defending, very good defending.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out of play for a throw. Diop. That has been slung wide. Kane makes a dash for it. Duron was in no mood for any of that. It's good running with the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. And this is Kane. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! And that really should have been that.
Alexander-Arnold has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And this is Kane. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's burst through! Takes on his marker.
Stade Reims can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's found a way through. Kane! And that is as much as we have time for. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Wirtz running with intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him, looking to play him in. Now it's Icardi. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes simply refused to be outdone there. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far...
And the shot! Off the post! Cucurella with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! He's scored! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 24.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Caicedo going forward. And he's got away from him. Great ball, and he's in. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Oh, really well played.
Almost half an hour in now. Fermin. And this is Icardi. Chance, surely! No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Diop. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Shot could be on. Great chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's another throw. Camavinga. Caicedo makes a dash for it. Caicedo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Cucurella scooting forward. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Victoria producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the shot! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's managed to get free. He's having a pop! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Fenerbahce are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Valverde makes a move down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Akanji. And it's Lopez. Now it's Icardi. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Spread to the right.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
In with the challenge. Now it's Messi.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Oh, nice touch. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
Victoria
9.
with the corner.
Yamal.
They're first.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
And it's Valverde. And now a sudden chance to counter. Simeone! He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Fernandes. And Fermin. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Big chance! Fermin. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Messi. Lopez. And he's had it nicked away. Diop running with the ball. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Camavinga. And here's Mauro Icardi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Distributed tidily. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. It's come to nothing. Akanji. And it's Camavinga. Messi concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 13, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Stood up well to him there.
Son Heung-min.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Simeone, he has found the way through. Has to go back here. Now it's Messi. He's having a shot! And that is faded wide.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Akanji has been caught there, it's a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Oyarzabal. And this is Icardi, and he's lost his man here.
Fenerbahce appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He is through here. Lopez. Chance! And he couldn't keep it down. Fernandes. Van Dijk. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. And it's Icardi. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kadiolu. He's found a way through. He's found some space. Fernandes. Oh, some tackle that. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Victoria are having a ball here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least.
Señoras y
Welcome
señores,
everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're very much... Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Messi.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? Always goal side. Oh, that was no routine save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Throw in. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Dembele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. France have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Upamecano. Driving on and making good progress. He's found a way through.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Romero. Fernandez. De Paul. McAllister. Montiel. Romero. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's cause for mild irritation. Martinez, not the most accurate pass. Elise, real chance here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Gol de Francia, convertido en el minuto 26. número 10.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Goes for the shot! And there's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Almada clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Doué. Messi. That's rather hopeful. Too close for comfort. Tchouaméni. Now Saliba. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Koundé. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Doué. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Romero. To McAllister. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And here's Messi! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Out towards the flank. And he's intervened well there. De Paul. De Paul making good progress on the right-hand side. Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And he's let fly. Pass somewhat off target. Tchouaméni concedes a free kick for that. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Hernandez. And it's Doué. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. France get the ball rolling in the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. That's a good foray he's making. Koundé. And he's gone searching crossfield. Doué. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Medina powering forward here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That is a brilliant interception. Strong running down that left flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Medina. Medina scooting forward. Ball is over the line. Fernandez. Fernandez!
La cantidad de espectadores de
Denied
este
by
partido
an
fue de
instinctive save.
60.179.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi with the short one. Olise gets it clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe getting forward. Overhits and out of play. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's ambitious. Hernandez. Almada does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. That is good alertness. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Doué. He's got away. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He doesn't look too happy with that. France have their second corner now. Olise plays it short. Fernandez getting this one clear. Rabiot. And he's in on goal. Hernandez. And shapes to shoot. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Medina. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's been caught on it here! McAllister. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Good shoots! Oh, he had to, and yet he could not.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Tchouaméni is onto this. And it's Tchouaméni. And the shot! Another one of football's and how moments. So their fourth corner of the game. Olise goes short. And they've got rid. Koundé.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Martinez. Shifted it to the flank. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
Big chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Martinez has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. And it's McAllister. And this is Messi. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Real pressure penalty, this. Terrific save by Manuel.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Fernandes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Martinez. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Played out towards the right wing. That's the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. Oh, that's a key interception. Doué.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he can thump it away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Lovely feet. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Montiel makes a move down the right. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. And Messi! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Saliba. Hernandez getting forward. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the right flank. Olise. He's found a way through. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Fernandez. More and more pressure on the ball here. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Referee's given a throw. And it's McAllister. Just 5 minutes left until the break. McAllister. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back underway then. So neither side has yet broken through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what...
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Olise clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
De Paul. And it's McAllister. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And he can clear it away. Now it's Olise. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Número 10.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Martinez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's found a way past. And this is Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. Romero is there to clear. That's rather hopeful. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. McAllister. Argentina could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinez.
There they go, hunting again.
Chance, surely! Oh, crossbar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Messi, chance! And now they can clear their lines. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Messi. Real chance! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. France are down to 10 men.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Argentina looking to get level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Gol de Argentina, número 10, Messi.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. You can cut the tension with a knife. Which way will he go? And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Up steps the man with the armband. And he makes it one each. A swift riposte. McAllister is second man up.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Olise is looking to do his bit. Big character, big moment, big save. Argentina are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. That's a brilliant read. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
We're on to number 3 here. No! Denied remarkably! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So the 4th man in line walking up to the spot.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Martinez with the last of the first 5 penalties.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
France looking to save match point. It's in, pick that one out. And that takes us to sudden death. Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
France are looking to save match point. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Martinez must save this. It is that simple. Oh, he saved it! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
And that is a scarcely believable miss.
Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end. Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot. Great penalty under pressure. Again, pick the spot. I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Oh, great save! That is a great save!
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, he cannot do it!
Well, you could feel the pressure from all the way up here, Peter. It felt as if it might just get the better of him, and it has. Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it. We're talking about a pressure penalty. That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Fernandez pondering where to put it.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
France have to score. And that will do it!
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties.